Welcome, heroes! Yep, it's that time of the year. It's time for the Dragon Bloxy World Tournament! Now, this year is going to be special. Just like in the winter tournament, we're going to have a training session, so that's not what's new. But what's new this year is that you, yes you out there, or you sitting in the chair just watching this, whatever, anyone who is currently watching can participate this year's tournament. Now, this is going to be a bit of an experiment. We'll see how things go, and just like if things go awry, this might not happen again next year, so behave. So yeah, we're gonna have like two servers. One server's gonna be open public, anybody can join at all, and also we're gonna have a YouTuber server specifically just so there's gonna be people who don't want to be harassed or whatever. So if you're gonna be one of those people who wants to be on not the mass server, just hit me up with an email or twitter, I don't know, the social medias, and let me know, and I'll whitelist you onto that server. But there will be restrictions, of course. So yeah, that'll be one of the things. But of course, we're gonna have this public server, as you can see. So this will be the area which will spawn in. As you notice, there's King Kai here, and this is because we're gonna have the. So I guess we'll go over some of the rules. First off, there's gonna be no the normal death thing, but that's just mostly because of a lag issue. Second off, there's gonna be, as you notice, there's this little transporter right here. If you've been to any of these areas, and as things get discovered, I'll add transporters to there. You'll be able to teleport between the individual spots. So that's gonna be a thing. So essentially, if you find an area that you want a teleporter to, just tweet to me at HeroesNFools, and I'll add a transporter to there, so that way anybody can get there, assuming that you've discovered it. Now, this is going to be training for the World Tournament. As such, I'm not going to be helping anybody beyond the transporter, and also making sure that the server stays up, which also means the rules for training is anything goes for the most part. Just don't be a douche. The reason why King Kai's here is also create a little bit of a somewhat safe area, so around here or at commies or whatever, you can teleport where you need to go and then run off into the world. And as you can see, we got this little doodad that's going to be in the tournament as well, because this thing was actually very nice to have. Very nice, very nice. So the training rules is that you can train up however you like. So you can do whatever you want, train up, you can get all your stats. But once the actual tournament is going to, once we actually hit the tournament, then all of your stats are going to be set to 1. You'll be given a set amount of TP. So your stats itself won't matter, but the skills and the techniques you create will carry through into the actual tournament. So that is what's going to matter the most. So be sure to train up your own special technique, get all the skills that you could possibly get. And in the actual tournament, there's only going to be one major rule, and that's going to be no flying. Other than that, everything else goes. That includes Super Saiyan 3, as Super Saiyan 3 also has its own, limitations, not to mention it's really difficult to obtain. So if you can manage to get it, you can use it. And then anything beyond that is just, normal stuff. You can, punch things, go and punch the pigs over there. You can go and train, and occasionally you might see a special enemy spawn, depending upon whether or not, things work out for that. And anything I create in one server, I'll make sure to transfer to the other, so that way both servers will be able to, do that. And beyond this, I'm going to have a set designated date, which will be released at least 1 week after the tournament has transpired. And on said date is going to be a set in stone date when the tournament is. Essentially, anybody who's been on the training server, anybody who's been on the YouTube server, whoever shows up, there'll be a Discord server that'll be released. Oops. There'll be a Discord server that will be released that you can join in, and anybody who joins into that Discord server will be added to the whitelist for the final. I don't know, its face is getting all up in the camera. Whoop! Anybody who is in that Discord server will be added to the whitelist for the final server, and then you'll be added to the brackets, and then we'll go from there. If you're a no-show, then sorry, but snooze you lose. Okay, I'm hoping to see a lot of brand new faces join this tournament. Hopefully this tournament will be great. Let's all join together to make sure that everything is going to be awesome, cool, and whatever. Oh, one other thing is I'm not going to be participating this year. In fact, I'm going to see if I can find someone else to also newscast, podcast. I don't know. It's co-cast or whatever for the tournament, and we're gonna stream the tournament as the winter tournament, but this time, I'm not gonna screw it up. I actually know how to stream this time, so everything's gonna flow well. We're gonna try to do a co-casting if that works. Otherwise, it'll just be me as before. But we're gonna live stream it as we did last time. So that will also set the date. I'll create the event for the live stream and whatnot. So look forward to there. Look forward to the server. Everything is in the description below, including all the mods that you will need, and that'll be your first test. Get it to work and join in. Can't wait to see everyone there, and take care and goodbye.